Something is very wrong, so I'm just going to completely rethink this. Let's do this a little less intelligently. Let's just script it all in. Let's do everything with movement 1. Let's have movement 1 get you up there, and then let's tape. What is it doing now? Oh my, it's just doing awful stuff. Okay. Sorry, Click Team. I'm trying to help you here, but your software is pissing me off. Like, why? Why, though? I did not... Like, am I just incapable of adding a fucking node to this stupid thing after I've edited it one time only? There we go. I just don't know why it was doing that. And it's now it should move properly. I'm alright with that. That's 1 pixel off, but I'm running out of time. Alright, so it moves properly. So now what I gotta do, I gotta give it some event where pressing spacebar no longer swings. I don't want that to happen. So let's change one of these to swing phase. Alright, we got 3 phases. We got on its way up, on its way down, and actively moving. So, swing phase. Give that a 0, 0, and a 3. So pressing spacebar when swing phase equals 0. Is going to start this movement. So the first thing we got to do is stop that movement. Right? Now, cool. Now as soon as I hit that space bar, assuming that I need to change that swing phase to 1, because we are now in on the way up swing phase. Let's go ahead and set that counter to 1. So now, boom, now we got 1. Good. So now, if I hit the space bar and swing phase equals 1, then we need to set a couple things. We need to set your shot power indicator, or rather we need to create a shot power. Actually, no, we just set it. We need to select the position of the shot power indicator, and we need to set that to the current position of this guy at 0, 0. And we don't set that swing phase to 2 until it's coming back down. Let's just do some more logical thinking about it. If this thing has reached a node, I don't know why I can't choose node 1 or node 2. Then I change this to 2, maybe? I don't feel like I have enough control over this. Oh, and I'm going to have to set the power based on where it is on the line. So we're going to have to be, the whole time that thing's moving, I'm going to have to, I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if I can set the, so let's figure out what our variable is for the strength of the shot, right? Shot distance. That's going to be right here for right, oh, damn it, why in the, layers are just always wrong. So we got shot distance. Let's just do something real simple. Let's always set shot distance to the Y position, the Y coordinate rather, of this picture. Set it to the negative. No. The absolute value? No. Well, regardless, it's a value. I can use it. See what happens. Ooh, but it's setting it first thing. I don't want it to do that. We're going to limit this by only one action if event loops. So now, or I got to do that for one too. So theoretically, no, nothing. I know several ways to attack this, but they're all super manual and just bad, and they're just going to be so bug-ridden in 15 minutes. I'm editing other stuff. I shouldn't be doing any of this based on input at all. Input should be setting variables, and the variables should be doing this. Maybe this might work. Well, you can't hit a little tiny shot. Maybe that's where I would go. Minimum shot distance is less than 100. Let's see if that fits. Yep. Whereas that doesn't fucking work. Like, what the? Shouldn't be able to reset it though. I think that's what I gotta do. I gotta immediately set it to 2. The second you press the button, this is gonna be so broken. Actually, you know what? That's okay. You could just be way, way off with your accuracy. I'm alright with that. I'm alright with that. Don't mind me just doing a little bit of... Alright, so that'll immediately set it to 2. And then when it's 2, we're going to run into the same problem again though. You can't hit different buttons. Well, regardless, we're moving forward at least. When it's 2, and if our swing phase equals 3, we're going to make everything invisible. Or we're going to make the glowing thing invisible. Let's see what this does. I'm going to just up the swing phase. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a little double down swing phase action. So pressing it changes it from 0 to 1, starts it. And we're going to insert an event that says when swing phase is 1. And this thing is over less than, say, 120. That should be enough. Then it kicks it to phase 2. And this is going to be 2. Which will kick it to 3. And what's going to kick it from 3 to 4? What can I do? Every 20th of a second, assuming the phase is 3, change it to 4. That's kind of hokey, but I think it'll work. And that will be our phase 4. which once you hit space will set it to 5. This is useless now. And when this thing equals 5, that's when we'll make it invisible. I don't know what this will do. It did nothing different. What the? Very mad. Oh, this seems so easy. I am completely wrong. And why does it jump into 2 immediately? That's... Make it disappear even. I mean, it's just ignoring everything I'm telling it to do. Actively 5, and I am staring right at the thing. I am telling it to make invisible, and it's saying, yep, you're good. That is just, like, that doesn't even make sense. Well, whatever. It's just gonna be really weird. Good enough. So the shot power is basically going to be like 150 minus the shot power variable or something like that. I think that'll work. Damn, it's already 7:54. That equals 5, that's when I want him to swing. I bet I know what that is. That's a false indication right there. Yep. Yep. Stupid me for not checking animation. I've made that mistake before. Okay, so we can't hide this. And again, with the weird double. And I just happened to pick the exact same shade as the indicator. That's unfortunate. I can't do that. Let's use crappy DOS green. Actually, it's a completely different color. Okay, so that process kind of works. It's just so janky. So basically, if you hold the space bar for any amount of time at all, it's going to double. It's going to double down because I'm not setting any of this up correctly. I'm shortcutting too much. So it's just going to be a very ginger press space bar and don't hold it for any amount of time. I think I can up this a little bit, make that a little friendlier. Still shouldn't negatively impact. Cool. Cool. Alright, so now what on earth are we going to do with this ball? For one, put it right there. I'm going to put it on top of that. We're going to move both of those guys right here. Set up our aiming. Oh, this is already so all over the place. This is crazy. Aiming logic. If you press left, then angle of this becomes the angle it was, or actually wrong, direction is what I want. I want tie direction angle. The direction of that equals the direction that it already is. Say -1, I don't know which way that goes. And then at all times, we need to set the angle of this thing to its direction times, I think it's 11.25. I did this math last time. Let's see if that did. So I got that backwards. It's okay. I know it looks a little bit janky right now, but it'll look just fine in Flash. Flash handles upscaling images and scaling better than what I'm doing right now because of the way that I'm full screening. Flash full screens, it's using the actual resolution of the post full screen rather than the pre full screen, so the things will look much nicer and the edges will look much nicer when they scale. One second, guys, I'm reloading my monitor computer. See what you guys have been up to. I'm going to do that same thing with the right arrow, but the reverse. Assuming That's alright for aiming. I'm alright with that. It's not even super exact, but that's cool. That's what it's supposed to do. So now we got to give it some bounds, because we don't want you to be able to aim backwards. We don't need you to be able to aim directly sideways. And 0, as I learned a little bit ago, is all the way to the right. So when you're aiming to the left, you can only aim to the left You can only aim to the left if the direction is... Oh man, my brain sucks right now. If the direction is... $12 or higher. I don't know how to do math with directions. Why is this hard all of a sudden? I don't have to keep duping counters for this shit. This is taking so long. Let's do this. I didn't even put it on the right one. Maybe that'll work. Nope, doesn't work at all. Cool. Jesus Christ. I don't understand why that locks it out of functioning in the first place. Am I gonna have to let this be shitty too? Just hope people don't hit it backwards?